Hey everybody, Matt and Grant with the Robinson Ludwig Property Group coming at you with another vendor spotlight.
That's right.
This one's special. I am actually 6'1" and I consider myself a tall guy, but I feel really short right now next to Kevin Boss, who's a close friend of ours. But also, you guys might know him from his days in the NFL.
That's right.
Grant's the sports guy here, so I'll let you give kind of
I know
resume.
Kevin better than Kevin knows Kevin. That's what Matt's basically getting at. Not really, but Kevin's a Super Bowl champion with the New York Giants. 2007. It was a great game. I remember watching that game, Kevin. And I had met you one time before in college because my wife and you've known each other a long time, and we were watching that game, and you got that pass that was 50 or 60 yards.
Yeah.
And then you just went fast enough though to get to the end
Wasn't
zone.
quite
And so
fast
you really
enough.
let us all down a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, that was really funny. So, but
too
now
heavy.
you've settled here in Bend, which we're super excited about to get to know you and your family a little bit better. And about 2 years ago now, you opened up this Boss Sports Performance. So tell us a little bit about kind of, you're retiring from the NFL and having just this new kind of vision and passion of doing something after life in the NFL.
Yeah. So this is something I've always wanted to do. I fell in love with the weight room, caught what I call the iron bug in high school, and kind of.
I'm still looking to catch it.
And I just knew, I kind of recognized what it did for me as an athlete, on the performance side and on the court and the field, but also recognized what it did for me just as a young kid, confidence-wise. And so I kind of fell in love with the idea right then and there that this is something I wanted to do one day. So, fast forward, went to college, went to school for, this, and knew that when I was done playing that I wanted to open my own gym. And so, I really believe that this has kind of become my true calling more than football was, and football has just kind of helped me have a bigger platform.
Well, you still have a football field here.
Still have a football
Yeah,
field.
when I think gym, I think like not Gold's Gym. I guess that's not around. But this is a very unconventional gym. I mean, I think you train in a different way. I mean, some of the equipment here is you don't see in your everyday gym. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I honestly don't really call this a gym very often. It's more of a training facility or a sports performance training facility, because we're working with athletes for the local youth of Bend, ranging from middle school 5th and 6th grade kids to professional athletes, and doing some adult fitness as well on top of that. But for the most part, our niche and kind of the meat of what we do is working with athletes.
So really, I mean, if somebody's like a mountain biker or does activities here in Central Oregon, I mean, they can come to you and you kind of train them specifically for their activity they're wanting to improve.
Yeah, exactly. And so, with being in Bend and having a lot of, people that are skiers, bikers, and just weekend warriors, those are the type of adults that we're trying to work with as well, and just let them continue to excel and enjoy everything that Bend has to offer.
So, you've been in Bend, 5 or 6 years? Probably about 5 years, probably exactly 2 years for this gym. What are some of the ways, Matt and I are always with our business trying to get our name out there, meet more people, make connections. So what are some of the most successful ways you've found just in the short time that Boss Sports Performance has been here to get your name and your brand out there and grow your business?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just word of mouth. We hope to help young kids, and hopefully they go tell their friends, and they kind of recognize some of the changes going on with their body and how they're performing better in their respective sports, and then they go tell their friends. And so we don't do a whole lot of marketing, and typically that's kind of in our field, in the strength conditioning industry and field. That's typically the number one marketing strategy is just word of mouth, and friends telling friends.
Okay.
Your work speaks for itself, with
Yeah,
the performance of your athletes.
But you are on social media.
Yeah.
So we can find you, I know on Facebook, Boss Sports Performance on Facebook.
Yeah.
You have an Instagram?
Yes,
Same
Boss
thing?
Sports
At
Performance.
Boss
So,
Sports. So
yeah,
you
I mean
guys-
that's like our if we are doing
Marketing, that's kind of what it
our
is.
platform.
So we'll tag these guys here in this video, but go ahead and check them out there. This is an incredible facility. I mean, this is like a playground for me.
It really is. Yeah. If you guys haven't been here to check out Boss Sports Performance Center, it's tucked back. It's kind of hard to find, but it's a great location. What's the address here?
1305 Southeast Armour Road. So
Armour.
just kind of back behind Ben High. I always tell people that
Yeah.
You never come out this way unless you're coming to see us.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
And
come
you can't-
come see him.
You can't see it because it's on the wall behind us, but I would find this whole operation not very legitimate if you didn't have the world's greatest athlete, in my opinion, Bo Jackson, on your mural. But there's a really
Yes.
cool mural wall. We have them both in baseball and football, and some other great historic athletes here. And so you guys got to come check this out. Even if you don't do a class, you just come pop in,
Yeah.
say hi to Kevin,
Yeah, would love to
his
love to have
staff.
anybody.
And so there we go. That's what we got for you guys today. Boss Sports Performance. We'll check you out with another one real soon.
Appreciate it, guys.
See ya.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you.